Alright, good morning. Today we are going to start pickling some fish. I'm using Northern. You would not need to remove the bones from them because you're pickling, it'll soften, but my father taught my husband how to remove the bones, but you wouldn't have to with this. So first we're going to start with the brine. Let's get you pointed down here. So you're going to need vinegar, and you're going to need 2 cups. Okay, SD card shut off again. Don't know what was said. So right now we have 2 cups of vinegar, 1.5 cups of pickling salt, and 1.5 cups of water. Now the salt is going to be I don't know if it will all dissolve because there's a lot of salt to this mixture. We're just going to stir it. Then you're going to let this come back down to room temperature before filling it with your fish. I'm using Northern, which we have over here. Give it a final rinse. Then we're just going to trim these pieces up. A little bit frozen yet, which is fine. We're just going to chunk this up. Not too much. Alright. Set it up there. Alright, like I said, you do not have to remove the bones from your fish because we are pickling them. My dad taught my husband how to clean Northerns and remove all the bones. I don't eat bones. How big do you want these chunks, Wesley? Should we just do, because we don't want them like too small, but we'll just cut here maybe in half and then half again.
I was just going to say you can, they're bite sized, you know.
Yeah. Alright. And then I'm just using a gallon size pickle jar. You don't have to use glass. Use any container, but that's what I'm using. This has to sit in the brine for 2 days, so we're not going to worry about it right now. And we're going to add spices and onion and stuff like that. You can do the pickle seasoning. I will not. I don't like it. I'm going to be doing my own. So we're just going to cut these up into smaller. And then, make sure we're recording. God, I'm gonna have PTSD from that. You're gonna need vinegar, so we're gonna need more. And then, you're gonna need a white wine. Either a Riesling or a sweeter white is all. So I'm just doing barefoot. It's cheap. We don't drink much, so. All right. There's quite a bit of fish here. How many pounds do you think this is, Wes?
How full is the bag?
3/4.
Probably between 4 and 5 pounds.
Okay. A little bit more. So. Don't freak out about the amount of salt because we will be rinsing twice actually. This is just for starting the pickling process. So I'll probably be using mustard seed. I'll have a list when we get to it. I'll probably be adding in also cracked red pepper just to give it a little bit of a spice. These are pretty good. Leave them in a little bit of strips. It doesn't need to be perfect here. But I thought we'd kind of just stick with this isn't really fermenting, this is pickling, but we're doing lots of fermentation this month. So probably throw some peppercorns in maybe. Really, you can add in anything that you like. All right. So, we gotta let that brine come down to room temp. You do not want to dump it hot on your fish. So we'll be back. Alright, so now we're just going to pour this into our bag. Oh, and the sludge of salt. I think we're going to have to make up a little bit more liquid here. We want the fish to be down in the brine. So, let's do more vinegar. A little bit of water. just dump a little bit of salt. Oh, I don't even know what was recording. It wasn't, I don't think. So, the brine cooled and we filled it in the bag. I put it in a bigger bowl here. So every, couple hours or when we're in the fridge, I can rotate the bag and keep it in the salt water. It's gonna sit in our fridge 2 to 4 days. They say if an egg floats on top, but my bag's too full. Everything's gonna sit. So I'm gonna probably let mine go. I'll check it at 2 days and then I'll be back. All right, we're gonna finish up our pickled fish. So we're gonna get our brine going here. We're gonna need 2 cups of vinegar. I'll keep that out in case we need to add more. We're gonna need 1 cup of water. I don't know if you can see what's going on. We're going to need 1 2/3 cup of sugar. I had a dentist appointment today and had some work done and my mouth is very sore. Okay. Oops. Alright, so now we're just going to stir this. Get this out of the way. We're going to get this simmering here. While this is going, I'm going to chop up my onion. Let's not have much for pounding over here. Oh, let's back out. So I'm just going to do 2 for now. And I'm just going to do slices here. Okay. Today is the first day of spring. Doesn't feel like it. I think we're getting more snow tomorrow afternoon. Kinda over. Ooh, there's a burn in my eyes. Stir this. We do not want our sugar to burn. And we're just going to cook this until it's dissolved. And then we're going to add paprika in here. No, ground ginger. And, oh. So I don't do pickling spices because I don't like the cloves. I don't like the flavor of cloves. So we're just going to add in what we like. If you like pickling spices, you're going to need 2 tablespoons. So we're going to let that sit, cook a little bit more, and then we're going to shut it down and let it come down to temp. Okay. And then throw this over here. And our jar that we're going to use, I'm going to be putting in some crushed red peppers. Oh, I should pop the cap. And we're going to do this in layers anyway. I'm going to put in some mustard seed, and it says about a tablespoon, but we're going to... And then I'm throwing in, oh, I have celery salt. I need celery seed. Here we go. We don't need any more. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I'm going to put in probably like a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons in the bottom of the jar. I'll probably add in a little bit more. I'm just adding crushed red pepper in there. Alright. I'm going to shut the heat down and just let this come back down to temp. And then we're going to add our wine, but this has got to cool. So I'll start layering. Alright, then we're going to come over here and we're going to get our fish out and we're going to rinse it, and we're going to do 2 rinses on it. I sure made a mess. Because, and you're going to notice, like, it's from the salt. We're going to rinse it in cold water. We're going to make sure we do this very, very, very good. I'm going to get a bigger bowl. Actually, no. Alright. We still recording? Perfect. So your fish is going to be very firm. We're just going to make sure we get this rinsed. You want all that salt off of here. See, like it's like really firm now. up here. And then we have to soak our fish in ice water for about 10 minutes just to pull out any salt or whatever. And this is Northern. Northern Pike is what we like this fish. Some people don't because they're hard to fillet, but we do. Alright, and so now we're just going to fill this bowl with cold water. They have to sit now. I probably won't need ice because that water is cold. Alright, we're going to let this sit, and then when I come back, then we will stuff our jars. Alright, now that this is cooled down, you're going to take one cup of a white wine. Any white wine you prefer. I did a Riesling. And you're going to add it in. Give it a stir. Now we're going to drain our fish, bring it over, and start packing. Alright, so let's get you turned down here. So we're going to do this in layers. So we're going to start with the fish, and then onion, then fish. Some more fish. Alright, this jar is going to be big enough, but we'll make it work, hopefully. Nope. Look at that. And then we might have to probably get a small jar. Let me go grab a smaller jar. Alright, we're going to have to put some of this stuff in here. So some cracked red pepper. Mustard seed. And I'm going to put some mustard seed in, or celery seed. Okay. We'll just stuff it in here. The rest of the onion. Okay. Now we are going to pour our liquid in. I left all my stuff out in case we have to make more. You're just going to get this covered here. And we're definitely going to have to make more here. This was enough for this jar. So what I'll do is I'll just whip up a little bit more in here. So I'll probably do a cup of vinegar. I'll do a 1/3 cup water. And where is my, I would do a 1/3 cup sugar. And some ground ginger. Bring this up to a boil, or I'll simmer. Let it cool. I'll probably put in, I don't know, 1/3 cup of wine. And then this just sits in your fridge from anywhere from 6 to 10 days. And then it's ready to eat. If you guys make this, just let me know. And as always, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.